Hey there YouTube, it's Tickle here, and this is episode 1 of what I'm calling All the Guns, which is going from all the guns from 1 to whatever. Like I said in my other video, this is the sc2010, and I use a grip, a red dot, and I use ready up, steady aim, quick draw, dead silence, resilience, and focus on this gun. And on this map, we're going to be playing Prison Break. I started quite slow on this, but I absolutely hammer it halfway through, as you'll see at the end, but I'm going to let you watch to see that. I'm not going to give too much away. And let's get on to the gun. What I think about this gun, it's good. It's not the powerfulest, but it's really accurate, so if you're shooting someone from quite far away, like the other side of the map, that's where it does its damage. Where it is close up, you're probably going to get hammered and not do too well, as proven there. Look, quite far away and took him out a couple of bullets, and especially there, straight out through a wall, and I haven't really got anything that penetrates walls that well. But you'll see as I get through the video that it's a bit harder to do at close distance. It don't really have the power as the other guns have. If someone comes at you with a submachine gun, you haven't really got much of a chance. And it is a good weapon. If I were going to use it on game battle, I wouldn't really use it on game battles. Very rare you'll see it used on game battles. I think I've seen it used once. And I've tried everything out for this gun prior doing this video. I mean, you don't have to have a red dot on it. It does have pretty good iron sights, but the red dot just gives it that little bit of an extra accuracy on it, and it's what I prefer to use. If you've got anything else that you think different to what I've got on my gun, and then please comment in below and tell other people. But this is what I think. It does just talk for itself quite a lot. I mean, I have had a bit of fun with this gun. It's not something I use a lot. It's one of them once every now and then guns, and but it does itself some justice. There's me just turning away at the wrong time, as you can see. And I wouldn't really put anything like a silencer on this gun, as silencers, when I used them, it really decreased the power, as they would anyway. And you need every bit of damage you can get on this gun, because it is quite, as I say, no damage, but it makes up for it in accuracy. And you always want focus on this. Whatever, I always declare to everyone, dead silence and focus, no matter what gun you use. Always have dead silence and focus. It's most needed perk you'll ever have. Dead silence, I mean, as you probably hear in this video, you can hear all my teammates, there's random old kids, and you just really couldn't hear anything. That shot was amazing there. You really couldn't hear anything, because all you just heard their footsteps. And that's why I try and always scrape round the sides of the map and build my way around the flank away from any other teammate, because any teammates for me don't work at all. And that kid just ate bullets. And yeah, it doesn't work, because look at that, you get teammates get in your way. If you don't know them, the randomos, they get in your way and do you nothing but hassle, cause hassle. If you don't want a red dot on this, I do quite like the VMR sights, and I do quite like the holographics on this. The holographic does it quite a lot of bit of justice, and the VMR, as you say, it zooms in for a bit, so them longer shots, if your eyes aren't too good, it works. But this gun is one of my favourite for multi-kills, because if there's a group of people, you get 30 bullets in a clip, and I think there's 90 bullets altogether in all your mags, so you 30 bullets, and it's not the fastest paced shooting gun. You can just absolutely rip off groups of people, and it just throttles them. But it does itself no justice against a submachine gun whatsoever. I mean, through this round, I think most of my deaths were off of vectors or MTARs. It really downgrades when it comes to guns like that, but we shall see in future episodes. What I am literally, I've moved on from the other Call of Duties. I used to be an assault rifle person, and I've gone very submachine gun onto this game, as the assault rifles can talk quite a lot of blow-ups on it. And I don't think too much to them, and I've gone quite into competitive, and I always use my submachine gun on competitive. And if they just upgraded this gun, because they've changed a lot of powers around, and they've changed the SC's power a fair few times, it's been up and down. I think if they up the power a little bit more, and it'd be one of them unstoppable guns that everyone would use. I think it'd outdo the Remington, which is the best assault rifle on here from my point of view at the minute. And I'll probably show you why, but it's so powerful, the Remington, that it's just, everyone expects all the other assault rifles to be the same as it. Whereas this gun, I use it for public more than anything. I don't really have a Remington set up for public matches, because Remington's good, it is stable, but this is the best accuracy, and I like sitting round. Well, I don't camp, I move round the map, round the back of the map. It's very rare that I do run through the middle, unless none of my team's here, and that's what I like doing. I don't like moving with my team. The team get you killed, and that's what makes you rage more than anything else. So I just slowly manoeuvre my way around. I try and keep out everyone's way, and I hope that players try and do the same for me, unless it's like friends. I know how my friends play on Xbox, and it's how it works for me. And there's not too much more I can really say about this gun. It's got a good headshot, you know, because it's so accurate. Most of these shots, if you're a good shot, if you're not one of them noobs that just flies your gun around, which that's how I really started on this match. It was my first match of the day, and as you see, I slowly start pulling it back up. My dogs do a lot of work for me on this map as well, and I have a couple of dogs. And for the headshots, if you're a good shot, this is a good gun to use, because if you can just aim for that head every time, it only takes a couple of bullets, and from quite a far distance, a couple of bullets. It's just when it comes to that closer Virgil, if you're a close-up player, I'd stick to your subs or Remington, just for the plain fact that it does more damage close-up than anything else. But these far range are perfect for wiping floor with enemy on public. I will retry this on a game battles game, just to see how it does, but I can't imagine it being any different. I can just imagine me getting a bit slapped up, because nearly everyone on game battles is like top class people, and they don't take no crap. If you miss a shot, you're guaranteed that they've probably got it. You may as well just put down your pad and just go to sleep. But look, as I say, as you see here, I've just picked up someone else's weapon, and it's the same as mine, but it's with the iron sights on it. And only thing I found with the iron sights is it blocks a bit too much of my view on it, and it leaves you a bit blind. It's given me quite a few deaths when I've used my iron sights, just because I've been a bit blind to it. And now I'm just gonna have a quick laps around on the Elo pilot. I do like the Elo pilot. I don't think it's as good as a chopper gunner, and especially when someone's sat in a wall and you're playing with public randos and you can't shout them out, especially because these are little pipsqueaks and I had to mute them. You can't shout it out, and they're sitting behind walls and I can't get them, and that's what does me head in about this Elo pilot. But I suppose if you could shoot through walls, it'd make it a little bit unfair, really. But I do start taking them all off, and I think they do start getting a bit wound up with me. But in respect to these guys, they all did stay in the map. None of them really, I don't think any of them dashboarded, which I did think, because I couldn't find them for a while, until I looked back at my my result board, as I call it, and they were all still there. They were fighting it through, so big respects to them, because you don't find that very lately. And it's hard to find players that will get an hammer in and stay till the very end. And so it's very much KD. This is the thing about this Call of Duty. The kills to deaths means everything to people. The wins to loss, which I understand why. It made it more competitive. But talking to someone that's brought up on Call of Duty 4, it was all about win the match, win. It don't matter, just level up as much as you can. It don't matter how you level up. And you never really found anyone camping in corners. Everyone were all out shooting. So going into Modern Warfare 2, when they started bringing more making it more competitive, as I call it, a bit over the top. Everything's KD, so there's public warriors that sit in corners with silly guns, and there's no way around them. People like that, it kind of struck me a bit, and I couldn't really get round that fact for a short while. So I went really downhill from Call of Duty 4, but I've brought myself back up to a good standard, I think. But good average player. But I do a lot of entertainment, and yeah, well, I think that's about all of it for me. I hope you like my video. Yeah, give it a like and a sub, and there'll be another series out sometime this week. As I say, I'm trying to do 2 a week, so I'll just let you finish the rest of the match. This is the sc2010, and tell me what you think about it in the comments. I'll see ya.